Now, going back to the course, here we have days, schedule, and occurrences. But since we already have a lessons table and course has many lessons, these occurrences basically make sense only for the generator, only for generating lessons. And let's think, logically, we don't want to generate lessons for the past. If this is an ongoing application with real users, then in the past, we would have already generated the lessons for the past, and there would have already been attendances. So we are going to generate lessons only for the future. And let's have a look once again at our controllers, courses controller, and the method to generate lessons. So now we generate lessons only for the future. We generate 8 next lessons. And before this, we destroy the lessons that are in the future. So we destroy the future lessons, if there are any, and regenerate them with the latest information about the schedule and about the start time. Okay, so now we're going to make it so that when we generate lessons, the newly generated lessons will already have attendances. So they will have attendances that have a planned status for the enrolled users, for the users that are enrolled in this course. Actually, we can also display how many attendances and lessons in total each course has. Let's say, let's go to courses controller. Oh, I mean courses model, not mailers, but courses model, and we'll say has many lessons, has many attendances through either through lessons, I guess, has many attendances through lessons. Okay, and we can display how many lessons, enrollments, and attendances each course has. Let's go to our views, courses indexed, and here somewhere we'll also display 3 more fields as lessons, enrollments, and attendances. And here we will say equals course dot first what do we have, enrollments dot count, then course dot attendances dot count, and course dot enrollments, no, not lessons, enrollments, attendances. We have enrollments, attendances, we don't have lessons dot count, and lessons are first in the list. So lessons, enrollments, attendances. Okay. And we see how many lessons, enrollments, and attendances each course has. I'll just change the order. First, we will have enrollments, then lessons, and then attendances. To me, this makes more sense. Okay, so this second course, the course with the ID 1, has 2 enrollments, 112 lessons, and 2 attendances. Okay, and what do we want to do now? We want to have a look at our generate lessons method and also generate attendances when we generate a new lesson. How are we going to do this? We'll write an additional method. So we will say something like add course dot lessons where start in the future. So we have destroyed all these future lessons, and now we have recreated them, and now we are going to generate attendances. Generate attendances for future lessons. We take all the future lessons and we say each do lesson. Now we'll have an end, and here we will say something like at course dot enrollments dot each do enrollment. So we're going to take each enrollment for the course, and we're going to generate an attendance for each enrollment in the future lessons. So we will say lesson dot attendances. Do we have this relationship? Lesson has many attendances. Yes, we do. Lesson.attendances dot find or create by, and we will say status planned, and user will be enrollment dot user. Okay, let's see if this works. Now we'll have a more end statement here, and we expect to generate these future lessons and have attendances in them. So I will go to generate lessons. I've generated lessons, possibly. Now, for what period was it generating lessons? Let's go back to the courses. It's course 1. So I generated lessons on the year 2021-0201. I'm going to the next month. Yeah, here I have generated lessons, and you see each of them has attendances. We go back and we look at these old lessons that don't have any attendances. So you see all the future lessons were generated with attendances. Let's do the same for another course. Here we have this course. Here we have a future lesson on the 30th of January. I'll go here. I will press generate lessons once again. This lesson is already in the past, but I go to the future and you see I generated lessons each Sunday. Today is Sunday. And oh, well, yeah, it doesn't have any enrolled students. That's why we didn't generate any attendances. I will enroll one student, update the course. I will regenerate the lessons, and I get some kind of error. Course lessons will start in the future. Destroy all. Okay, we have a problem. We are trying to delete lessons that have no, not lessons. Update or delete table lessons while it's on table attendances. Yeah, so we cannot delete a lesson because a lesson has attendances. So we will say dependent destroy. Let's try once again. I will go to the course. Oh, I will actually just refresh the page. Resend. And it worked. I'm going to the next month. And I see admin and student. Let's go to that other course. Here we have a course with one enrolled student. I will generate. Okay, I'm going to the next month. And here, the course where we have just the student enrolled, he has lessons with his attendance generated. So looks fine. What we have done now, we have made it possible to destroy a lesson if it has attendances. And when we generate lessons, we also generate attendances for this lesson based on the students that are enrolled in this course. Sounds quite complex, yeah?